Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly show. And as always, I've got Hot Fuzz or Cold Bum Fluff 22 and Anthony Herbert. Gents, how are we both doing?
Doing all right. I mean, I've with my Instagram issue with trying to get onto this show's definitely taken me on it's opened a can of worms where I've done something that somewhere has recommended me to fix that one issue, and inadvertently it's absolutely unleashed chaos across everything on my desktop. Like, for instance, everything I ever had like logins for, it's just like it's not recognizing anything. So it's not looking too hot for with technology at the moment. But aside from that, life seems to be all right. For the most part.
How about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm fine soon. I just got slightly worried when Fuzzy Bumfluff said it was all over his desktop. I thought, nah, stop there. I don't want to know. But yeah, I'm here. I'm having some beer. This is a what is it? This is a it's my birthday tomorrow, so I thought, well, I'll start celebrating now. So so I thought I'll have a few beers when I'm on the stream tonight.
No, well, your team's doing well at the moment, so birthday celebrations are going pretty well.
Am I still in the ugly?
Of course, mate. You know that.
Yeah. See.
you was hoping that I was going to change it for you, and that, but no,
I was hoping you were going to change it. Yeah.
We'll explain that anyway. So let's have a look at on the. Got a couple of people in the comments at the moment. Good evening, Mama Flossie. How you keeping? She's saying good evening, lads, to all of us. And welcome to the assembled. How we keeping, even gentlemen? Congratulations on your result yesterday. Yeah, I was hoping, like I said to you, Antonio, you put that chance away. I predicted that. I thought 2-1 would have been a fair result against the Spurs, but yeah, it weren't to be. So I think if you look at 1-1. Kind of a fair result. So yeah, Anthony. Basically, when you look at your game on Sunday, it was one of those, isn't it? It was a bit tippy tappy, etc. But hey, you managed to not lose there for the first time in 7 games since you had.
Yeah. I mean, we normally have a lose there in the Etihad, but I think the game plan. I'm not too sure if there was a game plan. I mean, to be honest with you, Tone, I thought the game was quite flat. The first half, there was nothing in the first half at all. I don't think the players walked out on the pitch. They walked out a little bit physically, but mentally, it just wasn't there. And you notice when it came to around about the 80th minute, you could just tell both teams obviously they weren't going to score. So it was defending and most probably attack Man City on the break if we were lucky to get a goal. But listen, we did a job. We didn't lose. We didn't score. We didn't we didn't concede a goal. So I'm not overly whelmed with the result, but it could have been worse. But obviously we're playing now. We're 2-0 up against Luton. Obviously Odegaard scored the first goal, and the second goal, I believe it was
it was an own goal, wasn't it? By whatever his name is, but Nelson was in there, wasn't he? Really with him.
Yeah, is it
Hoshalanki? Something like that. Something like that. They're just about to kick off now in the second half now in that game. But when you look at it, I mean, well, we can know how Luton are. They do put in a challenge and a fight, but they're just missing that final part, aren't they? Really, and I think that's what's might be their downfall. And they'll finish the season basically.
I thought they would have been more up for this game because obviously with the Forest result last night, beating Forest 3-1, you're thinking there, like, obviously they knew the results themselves, so they're thinking, right, we need to put the pressure on this now. We need to at least come out with a point, you know. But obviously, the way Luton is playing at the minute, I was just watching a little bit on the old Sky Sports News here because my missus got rid of TNT because she was fed up with too much football in the house. So, you know, it's a bit of a gutter, really. But what can I do?
Libby, just more people in the chat. So big up to Drew, big up Early Doors, Fuzz and Anthony, big up to the chat, smash up the likes, evening mama.
Yeah, Drew.
Ooh, 1-1 Villa now. Interesting game. And obviously, evening Drew. Evening Budgie, hope you're keeping well, mate. Even everyone on the panel, and gigs up to the chatty people as well. Hope all was well with you, mate, and life treating you well. I mean, was you happy with the result yesterday, Budgie? I think it was a bit fair in the end. I mean, I was just saying to Anthony, I thought Antonio should have put that one away, but at the same point, would it have been knocked out because away basically bundled medicine onto the floor right in front of the referee and he let it play on. We'll take that all day long. But yeah, it was one of those, wasn't it? Big up Jaminio. Hello, panel in the chat. Yeah, as you saw on Sunday, I managed to, was watching most of the first half, and then of course had to take my daughter back down to where she's living at the moment.
Yeah.
But as you saw, I managed to catch up with old Terry.
Oh yeah, I've seen the picture on Facebook. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, it took him. I think it was approximately 4 hours to drink his pint, but you know.
Yeah, it was good catching up with him, I must admit. You know, it was funny because obviously we was talking about like, once you start drinking, you go to the toilet. And on that note, he says, "Right, I've got to go," and then every 5 minutes, he's just disappearing to the toilet all the time.
Oh, it comes with age, team, doesn't it? It's one of those that comes with age.
He's done it for an early age, mate.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. He's fair enough. I mean, what's he now, Terry? He's got to be, what, 45, 46?
Yeah, around that now.
Yeah.
Budgie, I was actually very happy with the point. I was hoping for 3, obviously. Yeah, same here as well, Budge. I thought we would, we deserved that in certain respects, but at the same point, a point is a point. At least we didn't lose, which is one good thing. I was quite interested about the fact that you could hear Moyes' put going from miles away because he made no substitutions at all in that game. Good afternoon from Lexington, Kentucky, USA. Coming you irons. How are we doing, Lawrence? I hope you're keeping well. Good to see you in here, matey. I hope your week's been well. Maybe for once, Chelsea might look like the better team when they come against McShite and Herbert.
I reckon that'd be a good game tomorrow. I reckon that'd be a very good game, Chelsea, because I think it's Stamford Bridge, isn't it? So I did the watch along on the last game with Mr. B from the Man United Agenda and what's his name? Billy Talks Ball.
Oh yeah,
and he wasn't happy. I think it was it 3-1 or 4-1 in the end? That game, Man United. It was something like that. I can remember goals going in. Yeah.
Which game are you talking about?
When you last played Chelsea this season, I think was it 3-1 or 4-1?
I can't remember actually. I swear it's like a 2-1 or a 3-1 or something like that.
2-1 or 3, yeah.
We did beat them 4-1 at the tail end of last season. That was at Old Trafford.
No, this must have been the 2-1 or 3-1 then.
Because I think it was McTominay got 2 in that game. And he was literally just getting all of the chances.
Best player, and they all didn't like him. McTominay.
I know. As Lawrence says here, we went out of gas in the second half.
Players.
Well, I'll come down to that comment you'll see in a minute. But yeah, West Ham ran out a little bit of gas in the and the worst part about it is, we say about your team, Anthony, that you haven't got much on the bench. For West Ham last night, you could just look at that. I think you waited till the 84th minute, and he looks at Danny Ings. Danny Ings got all his top off ready to go, and the next minute he's still sitting there. didn't make a single change at all in that game. I think Saturday, because it was still rearing in the back of his head.
I think, yeah, most probably it was, but then again, if a manager didn't do that, and you know, I suppose you're shouting. I suppose like with you, Town, I suppose you were shouting at the screens like the telly, thinking, "Well, bring somebody on, then bring somebody on." But I suppose it was a strategy that Moisey was thinking of. You know, obviously up here, it kind of paid off. You know, I mean, it could have been much worse, but you know, I think, you know, a draw against Tottenham is not that bad. It's not the end of the world, is it?
No, not at all.
And watching the Arsenal match while you were on the panel. Sort of, yeah. I'm trying to keep up with the scores on air. I got Sky Sports News on. My missus got rid of TNT.
Yeah, and Jaminio saying, I think it was a 2-1 McShite brace.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
McShite scored 2 goals, missed an open goal as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
Evening, Arsenal Manic. Hope you keep him well. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about some of the games of our respective teams, especially the weekend ones. So, Fuzz, when you look at that game,
where do we start with that? It is probably Man United, the only team on the planet that you can have a game like you had against Liverpool, and everyone's singing your praises. Even rivals are like, you know what, fair play to United. They stayed in the game against Liverpool and actually ended up beating them after, you know, pretty much right to the very end of added time. And you're thinking, right, so that's all you got to do, right? Just stay in the game and fight it out. You know, you can let your quality come through at the end of the day. You can pick yourself up some good results against some decent teams. The international break happened, and it's like everyone forgot that they're meant to be trying to get this manager sacked. They forgot that they were trying to get the manager sacked, and they realised it. They had the epiphany. Some of the England lot probably saw Gareth Southgate and like, I could get him as my manager. I know what I'm going to do when I get back to Carrington. It's like one thing that leads to another. You'd expect a bit of passion and a bit of desire, but those guys are just thinking of what they're going to spend their weekly wages on. They don't care about the clapbacks from the fan base for not giving a toss. They're not going to care about the scrutiny that comes with them not putting in 110%. They are comfortable. They are failing every week. It's all good in this hood. No fusses, no troubles, no worries, no, not a care in the world. And with this week that's gone by, or we spent hearing Ineos saying, we've spoken to the players, we've told them that their attitude is unacceptable. It's like those conversations mean absolutely nothing to those guys, because it's like they're past talking. The way you get them to actually start taking stuff seriously, maybe if you sacked one of the players, but we already know that that's off the table, because why pay off someone's contract? You're not willing to get somebody pivotal into your board structure with a minuscule payout. Why are you paying even more to set an example by kicking out somebody that's much more senior in the playing squad? It's going to cost you a whole heck of a lot more money. So, yeah, I think these players, they know that, yeah, everything's in their court. It's like the ball's in their court and the umpire's rigged. It's like, yeah, you're winning the match. There's a time limit and the ball's in your court. You get to serve it. But because there's a time limit and you're winning, you don't have to serve that ball. You can just sit there. The opponent, doesn't matter what he thinks, doesn't matter what he says, the ball's in your court.
Yeah, because I funny Anthony saying about the Man United agenda. I was just flicking around and I come across Mr. B doing a watch along, and you could just see his facial expression as if, like, you know,
That's what tickled me. That's
We're
what
done.
tickled me.
We're done. We're finished there. And then the next week you see him going.
Yeah, do you see that? When he's like that, he's like, yes, some mate, people, mate. And then suddenly, it just exploded. It goes 12 seconds later, and this explosion happens. And he's like, oh, shit. We're so shit.
Hey, guys,
do you know what?
Mate.
Take us back to Arsenal result. Rashford scores a banger goal. 30 seconds later, cut back pass. Midfielder scores a goal. What happened? Mason Mount scores a pretty decent goal. 30 seconds later, Brentford down the other end. Got to score a goal. These players, they just don't care. They're past caring. It's like, what's the first thing you'd imagine you should do after you scored a goal? They're going to want to try and get an instant reply. What do you think you do? Well,
this is the thing, wasn't it? I mean, like, is it literally 30 seconds later, was it? Brentford replied back in the game.
It's been a feat many times this season. You score a goal, you're going to concede within the next 2 minutes.
Yeah. And do you know what I like about this team? Right now, obviously, Man United yesterday, they appointed the ex-Blackburn Rovers player, Jason Wilcox.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's Jason Wilcox? Who's he friends with?
Yeah.
Gareth Southgate. So it makes me think, right? I think you've got to Fuzz. Whatever you do, I don't want your channel to go off there. I'm gonna help you.
I'll tell you what you can do. You can save my channel, right? Do what the other top gooners do, right? And when Southgate starts catching a train, car, Uber, bus, plane up to Manchester, and he needs to track it, either shoot that plane down or intercept that car. Yeah, stop it from ever reaching Manchester. That way, he never gets the Man United job, and that way, I never have to delete my channel. I can keep my channel up on the air. We'll be winning all round, guys. The show won't have to become the good and the bad and the now deceased.
Yeah, the deceased. Fucking hell. Oh, mate. Big up to Stephanie Griffiths. Big up to the Three Amigos, Tony Fuzzy and Anthony, the best gunslingers on YouTube. Thank you very much. 5 likes. This particularly, Mr. Literally saying this particularly, Mr. Herbert. I was watching United Brentford in the local pub and was getting bantered by a Plymouth Argyle fan in a Northern Ireland pub. Can't make it up.
Oh God, that is a class one, isn't it?
Oh,
but
super.
Saying that, though, I believe Neil Warnock is going for that job. Plymouth.
Well, it's strange because there's a bit of a mixed bag on that one. Because I heard the same thing, and then also they're saying that he's retired now. So I don't know. But for me, that Plymouth Argyle job, it's literally on his doorstep.
It is, yeah.
So he won't have far to walk.
No, he won't. I think he is found by. Last time I checked, was found by Devon somewhere, wasn't it, or Cornwall?
Yes. Well, I think it's Devon somewhere. Apparently, it's literally on his doorstep.
Wow.
That's fine. I've been bantered by non-league team fans. It's okay. At least Plymouth Argyle are in the official footballing ladder.
This is true. Arsenal's not looking, they're not exactly kicked off well in the second half. Really. I mean, coming into 60 minutes now, and it's just a case of they've given away 2 free kicks now in the space of 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right, Tim. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that because next week's show, because they give away free kicks, I'll still be in the ugly section tomorrow.
As if
next week. We've got Brighton our next game. That's our bonus team. So I think Brighton. They obviously they turn up sometimes when you don't expect it. It's the same with all these teams. Fulham, Brighton, and I mean, look at Forest. All right, Forest hasn't done really much of late, but I mean, obviously with them winning 3-1, that was great. So hopefully they can put it into their next game, and hopefully they can survive. I only say that in case Yet is watching, but if he's not, then
I must admit, I mean, Forest looked decent last night. They played some
did.
really good football. Did look
Yeah.
decent. Steph saying, "Green Army, that United green kit is so lucky." It's true. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we'll talk about our game on Saturday against Newcastle. Whew.
Boys out.
Yeah. Get rid. The main thing we're looking at that, I mean, obviously, I was expecting a plethora of kind of, banter kind of real going. You bottled it, you did this and the other. Yeah. Talk about when you get your tactics wrong. You're in control of the game. You've got Antonio actually kind of looking the best player on the pitch for West Ham. And Moyes thinks, yeah, we'll take him off. It'll be okay. We do that. But for me, 3-1, it's still an iffy scoreline because all it takes is the other team to score, and then straight away you're on tenterhooks, aren't you? You're all nervous at this stage. What's going to happen next? The fans start getting on your backs. But the one thing I'll ask you used to, and people in the chat, what did you think about this Calvin Phillips penalty decision against Anthony Gordon? Do you think it was actually fair, or do you think it was kind of like it was harsh?
Probably a bit unfortunate, I would say.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think it was. I think it was. The way you look at it, I feel it was a little bit harsh, if I'm not mistaken. But unfortunately, we've seen this, haven't we? It's not just with West Ham. We've seen it with other teams. And what can you do about it? There's. I know his decisions. Everybody makes mistakes, but I just feel, you got VAR, you got a replay, you got this, that. Or it's here to say it helps the referee, but at the end of the day, it didn't really help the referee, did it? Let's be honest.
Well, this is the thing, because he's given the decision, and it weren't a penny at that stage, and then of course then VAR reviews it, and he then changes his mind by the decision. And for me, it's a case of you can see that he didn't know nothing about the Gordon being around him, for one. Gordon's basically spun his body round, and I think it was his left or right leg has planted itself on the floor, and at that stage, that's when Phillips is looking to clear the ball. And he kicks Gordon instead of the ball, kind of thing. So for me, it wasn't a clear and obvious, because one, he didn't know the player was there, and secondly, they should look to the way the player is, the way that the Newcastle player Gordon, he's positioning with the ball. It's one of those. But I think you're right. It's the case of the referee makes his decision, VAR then kind of intervenes. He then changes his mind, and.
But then again, I've said this on a few streams. If the referee has a decision and the VAR goes against it, then surely the referee is refereeing the game. Can't he override the decision of VAR? This is the problem.
If you look at it, that's, I think, there where he goes to the screen. That's his point of view. We can overrule it there and then. Yeah. But the fact that he's looked at the screen a couple of times, and it's a case of he's got that going on in his ear roll.
Yeah.
And I think there's more than one person there that talks to him, isn't it? So when you look at something like that, he's there kind of thinking, was it? Maybe I don't know. Maybe did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fair point. It could be, and then next minute.
Yeah.
And that's it. Done.
Yeah. We were talking about. Remember, we was talking about these blue cards and players going into the sim bin and that. I noticed there was a mistake on that in the rugby on the weekend. It was, I can't remember it. I know it was Bath rugby team. They're playing against. I can't remember if it was someone like Sharks or something like that. It was a good rugby team they were playing against. Well, anyway, this player got sent off and sent to the sim bin, and he came back onto the pitch 4 minutes before he was supposed to have come on.
I heard about yes, I did hear about this.
Yeah,
and it's a case of, and normally they're spot on, aren't you? That's the thing.
Yeah,
when you look rugby, and you don't expect. Maybe I don't know. They borrowed one of the football referees to go and do their game for a change.
Yeah.
Fuck it over. There's more comments in there. Big up, Tony. 10 likes on your channel. Thanks, Stephanie.
They share the same conference room.
Yeah, exactly.
They hold their meetings.
And the goal machine in Ketty is coming on, and so his Rice Havertz is going off.
The region of Thierry Henry.
What about Trossard?
Who's coming on for? Rice is coming on for. Party.
Party, yeah, I get that, but Nketiah on for and Havertz off. So is Martinelli playing on that? Because I haven't really seen the team lineup. Because, like I said, I haven't.
I think Trossard's been playing because he's.
Trossard's on the left. You've got Reece Nelson that's on the right. Smith Rowe, your left side, and your midfield three.
Oh, right. Well, you did what some fans expected to do because they said, look, let's not bother playing Saka because he wasn't that great in the Man City game. And in a game like this, obviously, you could drop Saka to give him a rest and play. But obviously, look, it's working. So, we just got to be content. I mean, even if we get one more goal and just get the free, keep a clean sheet, get the 3 goals and 3 points over the line. I think us Arsenal fans would be happy with that. I
mean, like I say, as Arsenal Minutes say, we're not played well with the second half, probably just going through the motions, and it seems to be that case. And what I'm seeing there so far, and it wouldn't surprise me. It's going to end up 2-1. But that's what I'm. That's my thing. Moyes is the double chosen one for West Ham. He definitely is that. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
He might be the third. He might be the Messiah when the third incarnation. If he gets given this new contract. DJ Crane, how we doing? Big up the good, the bad, and the piano player. Fazzy composing the song for the Southgate reveal party.
I'm going to take lessons from Alexi Sanchez. Played a whole piano piece just for his career to be flushed down the toilet.
Fuzzy plays the "It's better the devil, and always look at the bright side of life. All those smash hits.
That's right. Yeah, one of them from Lionel Richie. You're once, twice, 3 times a manager.
Once, twice, 3 points dropped every week.
Mate, you can imagine it, can't you? See it coming off of that. I'll have to get a thumbnail for next week, Anthony, and that with Fuzzy in the hits with the old KTEL logo in the top left-hand corner.
Me dressed like a tenor.
Mate. Yeah, I mean, going back at that Newcastle game, I mean, and then what made me laugh was when you hear Eddie Howe saying that, the fans were behind us and the lads were very patient and so forth. No. It was a case of once they scored that penalty, we just kind of completely lost the plot. And before you know it, within 7 minutes, we're then, 4-3 down. The only kind of shining light for me in that, and as an England perspective, was see Harvey Barnes coming back from injury, and he looked mustard, absolutely looked mustard. And the second goal we scored, again, we should have defended a lot better.
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah.
Mama, if you're still watching, you're still in the chat. Just give Tom a little bit of stick. Go on, you know you want
to. Big up Lee, how we do, mate? Lee stay from TV and that. So he's keeping well. Seen him in a couple of streams lately. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you on here as well. And as always, guys, have a look at his channel. Good bloke, and he can always has a laugh, just like we do as well, basically. I mean, Anthony. Looking at. What did you make of Pep Guardiola's talk after your game? Because it seems like he wasn't too phased about the result at the end of the day. That's how it come across to me. It just seems like he was very happy to go through the motions in that game.
Yeah, I think obviously, I think he was studying the game. He knew. In all fairness, let's be honest. So, since they come back from injury, Haaland, he hasn't been scoring of recent. The guy's a machine. He normally scores goals, but he hasn't. Let's have a look at Kevin De Bruyne as well. KDB, he hasn't been the same since he come back from injury.
No.
Okay, he assists 4 out of the 5 goals that Haaland scored against Luton in the FA Cup. Sorry, but you know there hasn't really been nothing much of him since.
That's
You
true.
know, so I mean, I don't know. You're saying that City's 2-1 up. I don't know if Haaland has scored. He better have got 1 goal because I used my triple captain in the Premier League this weekend.
He's
And good evening to usual suspect as well. Good seeing you, mate. I hope it was well.
him and KDB got dropped. So it's Phil Foden scored.
Yeah, Phil Foden, Rodrigo, and Phil Foden that's got the goals.
Oh, do you know what? I just want to finish above my missus and her cousin. And I'm going to be honest with you, mate. He's like an annoying little prick. And I got to finish above him in the league. Honestly, he's above me by 5 points. But, you know, he's used literally all of the stuff you got to use, like your wild card, your bench boost and stuff. He's literally used everything. I've only used 2 of mine. So, but yeah, it does make you think. I mean, obviously, they've dropped, it's like what you said, they've dropped Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne tonight. We've dropped Saka. Obviously, we haven't played Martinelli. So, but I mean, with Man City doing that against Aston Villa, that's quite I think, is a little bit of a risk to take on that one because you think of it, Villa's they were 6 points behind us and 5 points behind Man City before they even kicked off tonight. So, you know, I thought, well, I mean, obviously Pep knows his best and what he's got to do, but I think that may have been a little bit of a gamble tonight. But look, it seems to be working. They're 2-1 up.
Paying off. Yeah,
it's paying off. But I really think whenever if you lot have all played against Man City twice, fair enough. The player to watch, he scored tonight, is Foden. I keep telling everybody that. Foden's the player to watch in this team.
Yeah, at the moment where the results stand, that you're now top of the table. And
I'm still in the bloody ugly. Did you get that, Fuzzy Bum Fluff? Do you get that? Well, I'm in the ugly.
To be honest, I think it's just a bit of the sympathy votes, you know, because Manchester United they're too busy clowning around, and maybe I'm just being worshipped as Star Boy here. You know, I don't know, Project Youth of the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly shows or something. I don't know. It's a weird complex going on here.
Well, it'll be, you know, it'll be hard to kind of like, you know, splice all 3 faces in that and just combine us as one, all in the ugly.
One of those horrendous when the AI tries to mesh different features of different people and create just a one big blend of horrid mess, looking like a war crime painted on someone's face. It's
I wouldn't like to think it because you imagine it now. They use Anthony's eyebrow, eyes, and also because it's seen them eyebrows and yours and mine as well, Fuzz. It'll just be one big black mass across the forehead, kind of thing.
Oh God! I do you know what? I think it could be worse. I look at these these bloody eyebrows, what you do, Tom, and I think, God, blimey, it could be worse. Next week I could have bloody Haaland's hair. Do you know what I mean? So don't do that.
I've already had Mr. B's.
That's for the Between Us show.
Yeah, exactly, the Between Us. Yeah, Martinelli's coming on and Nelson's come off. Zinchenko's off, and who's coming for him? Tomiyasu.
At least you had a race moment in that game.
Yeah. So 74 or 75 minutes, still 2-0.
75.
Arsenal level has really dropped this half. Luton are dominating us. Sooner or later, one of those cutbacks and crosses may cost a goal. Making subs though needs to be. Yes, you know, Luton's now making some subs. Again, you know, when you look at it, they're getting in the final third, but Luton just got no idea when they cross the ball in. No one's there. The old manager has thrown a hissy fit on the sideline just a minute ago, seeing one of the balls crossed in.
Hopefully, Mikel Arteta's got a plan B/C, you know.
Well, one defensive mistake. Oh, what's the crap? Who's that? Oh, Ben Shite.
Thanks, Ed.
Is he?
I used to call him that when he played centre back, because he was absolutely awful. Ben White at centre back, absolutely awful. And then obviously Mikel Arteta must have had a dream. You know, he came over in like a epiphany, if you like, and thought, I'm going to play Ben White at right back. And obviously the rest is history. So I think that's the best thing that Mikel Arteta has done by organising players, is actually putting Ben White on the right wing back. Sorry.
Well, it seems to be. It looks like Tommy S has gone out on the left now. But interesting.
Yeah,
it's working.
He plays there as well.
It was Zinchenko out there on the left.
Yeah, he plays there at international. He can Tommy can play at right back and both right back and left back.
Feel like the
but then again, but it's like with Timber. When Timber comes back, I mean, we've played him at right back. I've known Timber to play centre back at Ajax as well. It won't surprise me if we see him in the left back position next season.
No, it'd be interesting. Be very interesting. Big up Deal Boy Gunner TV. How we doing, gents? He's saying to us, evening to you, sir. What's the crack, Del? What's the crack? Or what's the bleeding crack? Hope you all matey in there. Long time no see. And obviously, guys, don't forget, if you can, go and see this channel. Give him a bit of love as a support. He's always great. And welcome in, Trip Vic. Good to see you, mate. Hope you keep well. Physically assault the like button, guys. Absolutely. We're keeping
report, yeah.
He's coming to Britain soon, Del Boy. Yeah, he said he was. Well, it's only for a few hours, because I think he's going up. He's mentioned on the stream that he's going on holiday, but it works out if he jumps on the airport where he lives, comes to Bristol, and then go out. I don't know if it's somewhere in Spain or somewhere he's going on holiday, but he's going to make a pit stop in Bristol apparently.
Was he flying out by biplane?
I'm going to be there. I'm just there.
Do you actually have jet air? As I say, do you actually have jet airplanes down that neck of the woods? You know,
they all fly ultralights. It's a bit. It's like instead of flying taxis or flying cars over there, they've got these little ultralights with their little like petrol engines. And you see them, all you can hear down in that part of the country just you see these little people just flying around over you. Like,
oh, look at that! Look, how cinematic! You got one of the funniest laughs, Tony. It's a hybrid of Jimmy Carr and Frank Bruno, and it's more Bruno. Oh, superb, man! So. We've got a funny old mixture, you know. I'm watching I've seen some of the West Ham YouTube bits and pieces and on X and stuff like this, and you're hearing this mixed bag of Sullivan looking to sell shares in the club. You know, they're posting pictures of some sheikh, and then they've got a Kretinsky in the background. I don't know what's going on with West Ham at the moment. I don't know if Sullivan wants out or not. But
I've seen something quite similar as well. But
I mean, I'm not too fussed, but I tell you what, if their shares are going and all that, I might step in. I might buy one for £1. You never know.
Yeah.
Bag of walkers.
Bag of walkers. You see the prices of the London Stadium, you've got no chance. Can we all agree we're all collectively sad because Luton Town is losing? Yeah, well,
yeah.
The man down below us there, Trip Vic, he won't be because he's an Arsenal fella. But yeah, I mean, Luton. Yeah. Was it always
conspire? Need to conspire to get VAR to turn against Arsenal even more.
And Kit is on the ball. He's get twists and turns. Tommy S was having a go. Yeah, and here's a shot. Ooh, close. But yeah. No, Luton, it seems like, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? They're always kind of there and thereabouts, but just can't get it over the line.
No. I'm very surprised with them. I expected more of a challenge from Luton in this game.
There you go. Yeah, look, he's certainly right, and we'll go out for a few pints. We'll turn Bristol into a traveller's backyard.
I'm purple tractor.
Yeah, get your tractor out. Hey, talking balls in there. How are we doing, Kyle? I hope you're keeping well. Working. I just want to say big up to all of you. Thank you very much, mate. Good to see you in here and there. Spurs fan, nice geezer. Yeah, it was on his show earlier on, watching one of his shows. Quite an interesting one, and he showed everyone that he had to this kind of looks like flaky pastry, but there's this white gravy which they do out in the States, and the chat just went live. What the fucking hell's all that kind of stuff? I'm not going to eat. What the? The comments, it is actually brilliant to see it. We need to do a show together. Absolutely, Cole. Yeah, I'll be up for that, mate. Like I said, I tried to get your X last night, but for some reason, it asked me to verify my account, and I'm not paying £22 a month to X to Elon Musk. He can go and do one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Budgie, sorry guys, at the set of the studio, so I missed a lot of the discussion. No, we were just talking about the games over the weekend, Budgie. You know, our game against Newcastle, which obviously we want to quickly forget, and Man United, you know, taking forever and a day to score, and then 30 seconds later letting the Brentford come into, completely destroy Man United's hopes.
Not gonna lie there, I'd happily drop Bruno for now.
And sorry, Budgie, but I could be buying West Ham for £1.
Yeah, that one as well. And he's going to buy one. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure I'd seen somewhere that Tottenham had reported some losses as well, and that Daniel Levy, off the back of that, might look for potential investment to turn that sort of.
I heard that as well.
I don't know what the.
Well, I could buy them, but only on one condition. I'll fucking send them down. But you know.
On one condition, that first you host the trophy celebration, the trophy parade. The second clause is that you get relegated to the non-leagues.
Non-leagues, yeah.
It's like going
with you.
It's like having the tour, isn't it? You go in the trophy room, you open the door, you look in there, you go, "Oh, there's fuck all in here. Where's the
What?
Oh, hang on.
This is the funny thing. I know everyone talks about trophy cabinets and all of that. What if White Hart, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, doesn't have trophy cabinets? It has a trophy vault. So it's got maximum security, the highest paid security guards on the planet, right? Lasers, like it's proper James Bond shit, right? They have to go through all of those security measures, probably the strictest airport security-esque pat-downs you've ever had. Like about 50,000 combination codes, which have about 22, 26 digits each. Yeah, massive, like you get on the big bank vaults and stuff. Big things to rotate. You open it, and it's just an empty room.
Wow. Wow.
It sounds like a job for Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, doesn't it?
It does. Good evening, Aces. How are we doing? Bottle job Moyes. Yeah, he definitely was, mate. There's no two ways about that. And obviously, Fridge Freeze Maguire and Evans starting Chelsea and Liverpool. Chelsea
Have you finished the job yet? Well, there's stuck away at the minute, but you know, I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm going to come back to.
I told you to go down the Everett's, not the.
I'm going to come back to a comment that Fuzzy said there just a minute ago. What's he saying here? West Ham blows bubbles, but Tottenham blow everyone else. Levy has a lot of money to make that empty room. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. And JPT, keeping it real Chelsea. Big up, guys. I hope everyone is well. We all, mate, and hope you are as well. Good seeing you. Good show you and Wolfie this day. It's good to watch that as well. I mean, you're saying about that security fuzz. I don't know if you saw. This shows you the old White Hart Lane, and basically one of the as you go for the doors, go for the turnstiles. There was this old.
Oh yeah, this bloke's
just running. Just not even touching them. Just going straight down him like that. He just running his head like that. Where you go. So he's just not even touching you, not even patting you down.
He's literally just doing this. He's just drawing T's with his hands. It's like, you know, when you get those crime scenes where what they do is they spray the outline of the body. It's like he's doing that for the pat down. Wasn't doing any proper checks or anything. Literally, he's just. I suppose all his colleagues are just looking across it. And it's like,
no, exactly.
You managed to check in that many people. So.
Your best players come off now. Smith Rowe's actually come off, and on comes Jorginho. But I think Smith Rowe for me has been your man of the match. He's been superb.
I thought that was Zinchenko.
No, he's already on the face. It was in. They look like
Bart Simpson.
Just yeah. Aces are
There's
saying
a bit of that Jimmy Carr laugh there.
Jimmy Carr, like, in saying that Pep left Haaland and De Bruyne on bench tonight. Yeah, we were just saying that, funny enough. But yeah, they're winning at the moment. And to keep it real, saying Antonio could have had the winner versus Spurs at it around the middle of the second half. I feel like I was watching Lukaku at that. Watching Lukaku. Jeez.
I've got a funny feeling West Ham's going to get Eddie Nketiah next season.
You're still trying to flock this dead horse, aren't you?
Yeah, it's the same thing with Gareth Southgate to Man United. I swear, he's bad with this.
Oh, well, that's happening, Fuzz. We know that. That is happening. That is on the cards. But this one will definitely be on the cards as well.
I mean, look at Trip Vic saying here, Smith Rowe's a good player if he gets fit again, and that's the thing.
I agree. With that.
He looked decent in today's game, but will he stay for next season? Because his opportunities are very slim, aren't they? Really, when you think about it,
they are slim. Same, yeah, I do agree with you. It's trouble is though, with everybody says about Smith Rowe, play him out on the wing, this, that, and the other. To me, I don't like Smith Rowe out on the wing. I like Smith Rowe just in behind the striker.
Ugh.
That was where he played. When he was going back, was it 2-3 seasons ago? He was one of our top goal scorers, with like 15 goals. What?
So Luton's having a bit of a press on there, but they're just gone offside there. But there's unlucky there again. They're getting the ball in the right areas, but the delivery actually across into the box, they're overhitting it. It's just going out wide. And you got to feel sorry for the Luton manager because I mean, he seems decent to me as a manager, but it's the fact that
sets up his teams to not get beat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his squad's filled with players that are just complete shower of shite.
This is the truth. Absolutely. Ask Rick saying, try Joe Pasquale laugh. No, I don't know how to do that one. I must admit. He has to go to get his momentum back in a slightly smaller club. Absolutely.
Go abroad.
Yeah.
Go to a European club and
I'll take him.
I'd have
him at West Ham. I must admit, I've got no problems with that.
I'd send him out to a less physically demanding league, where he's probably less likely to get hampered by injuries because it's a little less physically demanding. Work on his technical ability. You don't know. He might find second wind and actually surpass his ability at Arsenal and flourish as a player. I don't know.
It reminds you of one of those managers like a Gary O'Neill, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can only manage with what you've got, and obviously with what Luton's got, they're missing. They're missing a few players. I mean, the minute the rock in the midfield at the minute is obviously Ross Barkley. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, do you agree with that comment from Aces? Smith Rowe better than Odegaard?
Maybe before.
If you ask me when we first signed Odegaard on loan, then yes, I would have said without a doubt. Without a doubt. But obviously, you've got Edgic now over to Odegaard because obviously he's in Mikel Arteta's plan and he's getting game time under his belt. And unfortunately, Smith Rowe's not. But if Smith Rowe was getting, if it was pretty much spot on 50-50, I would then pick Smith Rowe over Odegaard. But unfortunately, he's not playing.
Talking ball, so he's saying here, and don't forget to have a look at his channel as well. Good bloke. You guys also have that lovely track at Trip. Yeah, we do. I mean, very, very envious of that track. He's saying here. Always he's saying Chelsea versus Man United predictions. Oof.
I went 2 on Chelsea.
2 on Chelsea. You
4-1 Chelsea, and I can see a repeat performance of Mr. B from the Man United agenda. We're shit.
We are fucking shit. We are fucking shit. That was the word. We are fucking shit. Talking about wrong club probably, and he's also saying here Ghost Guard is a hit and miss, but he tries very hard most of the time. Have to give him that, and that's my view on it. I know some Arsenal fans don't like hearing it, but for me, I'll still say it to this day. Odegaard is bang average. I will still stick to that.
Just take it back to Real Madrid got rid of him for a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't care how young he was at the time. If he was that good, they would have snapped him up. Simple as that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Real Madrid did snap him up. Because I remember he was just a baller bloke, baller kid from Norway. And so making a big fuss about him back then. Real Madrid snapped him up, stuck him in RM Castilla. I think it's their sort of second division club, and wasn't necessarily that special in that club. You know, it showed a bit of potential, but it's like one of those prospects, like everyone's hyped him up into oblivion. He actually comes in and everyone sees him playing like, but he's not actually as good as everyone's saying he is. So never really got a run out in the first team, and before long he starts getting loaned out and then eventually sold. So
yeah. Well, it's about the clubs he went to. That was the thing for me, and you know, they're trying to.
Imagine if he went to Tottenham, he probably would have become a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
Shipfrick saying Madrid make those kind of signs all the time. It often doesn't work out. Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't. I mean, you look at Casemiro from Man United. You know,
still won a trophy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fair enough. He's still won a trophy in fair play, but you know, you've got to feel sorry for him because of the type of players he's got around him. You know what I mean?
He's gone from Galacticos champions and serially winning the Champions League to a bunch of players that have earned on higher wages than half of his bloody Real Madrid prime team combined, without even a half, without even a slither of the work of careers to back it up. Yeah. You go from playing with Cristiano Ronaldo, doing up Barcelona and all these other teams in the best teams in the world, to Marcus bloody Rashford.
Yeah.
Who's getting paid more, Ronaldo or Rashford? Probably Rashford. Is that mental? Is that crazy?
Yeah.
And Rashford, he does a couple stepovers per game, and you get these wetbags on Twitter making compilations and saying everybody else is bloody terrible because somebody said something bad about my precious Rashfords. Somebody hurt my feelings. They're not real fans.
Yeah, I mean, look at that Chelsea game. When you played Chelsea in the last game, they interviewed Casemiro after the game. He was literally on there for 2 seconds. He said, "Casemiro, thoughts on the game?" He went, "Thank fuck for Scott McTominay." He pissed off after that.
I know that's not true because he doesn't speak English.
Yeah, he does.
doesn't speak
translated. Yeah, I understood what you said.
He had one of them place cards, did he? Let me just find the right word. There you go. I'm off. Someone in my job said that Odegaard is better than Pogba. I just laughed at his face.
Oh no, Pogba's better with the ball at his feet than Odegaard. He had more range to his game.
Evening, King Mikel. Cheers, numero uno. And Rashi has finished, and he never really started to begin with. Yeah, this is true.
King Mikel, if you don't win the Premier League this season, you're right. I'm sorry. I've got to say it. You are gone.
Listen, right. If ever I want to know that I can sell Rashford to anybody in this world who I know willingly would take him in a heartbeat, I'll just give Uncle Rod's a call.
Yes.
Because Uncle Ross is the only person who sits there and says, you know what, with Rashford, I would have him in my team. I would have him in my team.
They might do if Salah leaves. Salah's leaving, isn't he, at the end of the season? So they might go on to Rashford.
Oof. What about Saka? He plays over that side of the pitch.
Yeah, no. So we're coming into the fourth minute. Still 2-0. Not exactly been, it's a case of Arsenal just kind of sat back. But they've not really offered much in the second half, to be honest. But that's it. It's finished 2-0. Happy with that, Anthony?
Yes, I'm happy with that. Two goals, clean sheet, 3 points in the bag, top of the league. Top of the league.
Oh, top of the league. So we are top of the league.
Obviously, close to one's birthday. What more can you ask for?
Absolutely. Trip saying as well, even a suspended banned Pogba over Odegaard.
A bit far, that. A little bit far.
Well, no, I don't know. At the end of the day, and that he's in that prison, in jail at the moment, and that kicking them balls up, he'd be all right. No problems at all.
The only real balls he's kicking at the moment's the inmates.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, looking at this game, Anthony, it wasn't, the all Arsenal players all laughing and joking with each other. I mean, obviously, Tommy Yasu's laughing at his own kind of countrymen and that. You scored an own goal, you idiot. And they have a little laugh and joke with each other. Yeah, 2-0.
That reminds me of, what was it, Douglas Luiz and another Man United player just having a laugh and joke and taking the piss out of Paul Pogba, who sat in the background after he did a stupid handball. And they was just like, what's that? What was Paul doing? And Paul Pogba in the background just like...
Yeah.
Did you, I don't know what was said, but I can remember when the Arsenal and Man City game finished, Jesus was chatting to Haaland, and obviously when the camera comes close, they sort of like put their hands over their lips so they don't. And then Haaland's being over it, he went, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Let's have a look. I'm just going to quickly go back to the other game. So still 2-1 to Man City at the moment.
I think Brentford and Brighton still 0-0, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that is as well.
Yeah.
Good evening to Pepsi Pack. Evening all. Job done tonight. Yeah. Moss, good evening or good afternoon, good morning. Top of the table again. And also welcome to Henry Ray. Hi, Tony. Just popped in to give a like. Thank you much, Henry. Hope you're keeping well. And if you can, go and have a look over at Henry's channel and give that a bit of love over that way as well. And hi, Anthony and Hot Fuzz.
The bloody contrast as well between Brentford at home playing Man United and Brentford at home playing Brighton. And in our game, Brentford get 31 attempts.
Yeah.
And in Brighton's game, Brighton had 24 attempts. They only had 5.
Wow. Yeah, so 0-0, Brentford Brighton.
It just goes to show the levels. Bloody Brighton and Manchester United. See what happens when you put in a little bit of effort, Man United. just a teeny bit.
Welbeck was close.
Welbeck was close.
Yeah, Welbeck was close for Brighton. Hello, some doggy in the background.
Yeah, sorry, that's my dog. I'll go and tell her to be quiet in a minute. That's a joke. That's a joke with her.
It's a dog and Arsenal fan.
Dog and Arsenal fan. I'm not too sure. I think the goldfish is, but
dogs barking. We are top of the league. So we are top of the league. That's our neighbourhood. All the other dogs in the neighbourhood are supporters of other clubs.
So City, 82% possession compared to Villa in the second half, and 65% to 35 in the first half. So City's definitely dominating at this point. Stephanie has got a question for us to each of you. Who is your most famous celebrity fans' thoughts? I think of Hammers and think Warren Mitchell and Danny Dyer. Well, there's another one you forgot there as well. You've got to think of old Ray Winstone as well. He's another West Ham fan.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what with Arsenal. If I was going to go,
that's going to be is it Kevin Campbell and
close. You got the first name right. Kevin, the film star Kevin Costner. He's an Arsenal fan. He goes to watch Arsenal all the time. Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan. And there's quite a few of them. What's his name? Johnny Rotten, isn't it? Johnny Rotten.
He's one as well.
He's an Arsenal fan. Yeah,
I would say another one. I would say another celebrity that kind of likes West Ham and that, but at the moment there's some bad press about him, so I won't mention that person's name. Evening to Jez, Arsenal history and more. If you can, go and see this man's channel as well. Obviously, hope you're keeping well. Good to see you, and also to Pepsi Pack Southgate United as always. Right. And also, don't forget, you've also got Sasky, the Sasky Gooner. If you can, go and see some love over to that way as well.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd and Sweeney, Ray Winston, great actor, 100%. Yeah, definitely is. I don't know. There's a thing I think I shared into the stream, into our kind of community chat the other day. Did you see that Ray Winstone and Vinnie Jones?
Yeah, I seen that video. Yeah, I seen it. It's
absolutely good, brilliant. Yeah, Godfather, cheers. Yes, Pepsi Pack. This man, yes, he is also a West Ham man as well.
He is a West Ham fan, isn't he? That Russell Brand, yeah.
Yeah. Villa's on the break here at the moment. He don't know what to do with it though. He looks lost. City's coming back. Oh, and what a save by the keeper there. Douglas Luiz getting a shot off, but yeah, keeper's got his hand to it.
Got the best internet troll to ever live is a Man United fan. His name, namely Rick Astley.
Oh, I thought you should say Donna Cullen.
Oh no, no. She supports the clubs of every good-looking bloke on YouTube.
Hey, we're all lucky that we were right then, aren't we? The three of us were okay.
What? Where?
Don't worry. Donna Cullen finds beauty in all of the darkest and ugliest places. You're well catered for, Anthony.
Hang on, it was what she put about you in the comments. Yeah, we know.
Donna wants to squeeze them muscles. Muscles, Anthony. Give those arms a bit of a squeeze.
No.
Villa's had 2 opportunities in the space of 5 minutes, and then City's dealt with most of them. Oh yeah, because I'll just looking at some of the other ones that we've got, because obviously former world heavyweight Lennox Lewis is also a West Ham fan as well.
I've got a Hobbit as a United fan.
It seems like we've got no many fans here.
Yeah, look, we've also got old Gore Blimey Gugner, Dickie Van Dyke. He's a West Ham fan as well. Trippitt saying, "Can you believe these random people coming and bothering me if I want to buy this and then that while I'm watching the stream?" You know what people like, Trip? Any opportunity to try and get something, they forget what you're doing. Should have closed the shop, to be fair. Oh man, that's shocking. Yeah, yeah, it was not very. It wasn't good at all, Jez. Yeah, what was
it's a bit like me in retail whilst we had the World Cup going on during the summer, and the amount of times that we had the games on, literally, you could hear all the pubs were completely teeming with people, but these people that don't watch football, that, I don't like football, they're in here trying to shop, whilst all of us as store clerks, we're all football fans, we've all got our iPads up watching this game, and literally it's just like, I could serve you, could do my job right now, but I much prefer.
Hang on, you're seeing this in that with Arsenal, like with celebrity fans. I'm forgetting one fucking person, which is obvious. The Queen, she was an Arsenal fan. She was an Arsenal fan. Piers Morgan, Idris Elba. Yeah, there is a
this is true.
Yeah, there is a few.
Oh yeah, we got Usain Bolt, haven't we? I'll tell you what, he could probably start up front for United. He's laced his boots up in the Australian League. Might as well.
Don't get me started about people bother me while I'm watching a game. Inconsiderate as yes, indeed. Yeah, Fuzzy. You could confirm this one, Fuzzy. Look, trying to watch a game and people bothering you while you're in the shop. Inconsiderate people.
100%. Why are people interrupting me in my little bubble? It's like
Haaland's getting warmed up at the moment. We've also got Keira Knightley apparently as well. She's one of them. I'm just going with the top 10 there, kind of showing in one kind of.
Oh, but you could have we got XP3 girl Samantha Fox.
Is she going to get that cape over her head and that, and she can't find herself out of it?
I don't know, but what I'm looking at in the picture is not that bad actually. Who's the one? Matt Lucas. He's an Arsenal fan. Matt Lucas.
We've got James Corden.
Pick a
James
club.
Corden is another West Ham fan.
Or the one with the cannon on it.
I'm hearing none from Man United. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've got a picture of Man United. HotFuzz44. You know.
Oh my God! I just realised that Fuzzy is basically half his name. Yes, it was someone. He's a
very legendary member of our community
Khalifa,
who has many accounts.
Fancy.
I was awaiting the creation of the inception.
How's the City game going? Any viewers? Yeah, there's quite a few in the crowd at the moment near Trip. I mean, Foden trying to come through the box. Oh, he just got shoulder smacked in the face with an elbow there. But it's 2-1 to City at the moment, Trip.
Probably not many viewers, not even at the stadium.
Not at all. Yeah, you know that one, isn't it? Who else have we got? This top 10. James Corden was the last one there. Russell Brand, obviously. Danny Dyer.
Oh, no. Who does James Corden support?
West Ham.
No. No wonder you're down in the dumps.
We've also got Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl is also a West Ham fan.
One of the only British born celebrities that his own country tried to get rid of. Went over to America and they asked him not to come back.
All right, you need a chef. We got Ainsley Harriott. We got Andrew Ridgely, who was with Wham with George Michael. We got him. We got Frankie Dettori. What's the thing? Bradley Walsh. He's an Arsenal fan. See, we've got
Bradley Walsh. Yeah, but I'm going to beat you on some of these ones now, mate. I tell you that now. How is he's doing well, mate. He's doing very well. And special luck. Catch you in a bit, people. Thanks, Jez. Look after yourself.
Take care, Jez.
Trip saying all 4 City fans are there. Yeah, look, see, now you're saying the Queen was an Arsenal fan. Budgie's contesting that and saying that she was actually a West Ham fan.
No, Prince William, a Aston Villa fan.
He's an Aston Villa fan, Prince William.
William's an Aston Villa fan.
He got confused, Fuzzy. He got confused with the blue colours. He got confused.
Yeah. We got Davina McCall. We got Demi Moore.
Yeah, but hold on. Get this one. Yeah, we've
David
also got
Schwimmer from Friends. Yeah, we got a few.
David Schwimmer. Yeah, that's you're just looking at the Friends fan page. That's what you're looking at, mate.
No. I pray to
Foden.
He's just what he's done here, right,
yeah,
Tony?
It's 3-1 there to Villa. That's a Man City.
Most famous celebrities, right? And he's reading out all of the names, and probably half of those people have never watched a game of football in their lives.
Well, look, when you have the one of the cinematic masterpieces of a producer in Alfred Hitchcock. He was a West Ham fan as well, apparently.
There we go. We got Matt Damon.
No, apparently Matt Damon.
I heard Moses, right?
Moses, he parted the waves.
He parted the waves, right? But he's parting the waves to get to Old Trafford because he's a United fan.
Well, according to that, Matt Damon's kind of, and believe it or not, we've also got presidential status that is a West Ham fan as well.
The CP Joe Biden, you're
yeah. Well, he probably can't remember what club he's actually supports in the first place. Oh, Biden, poor old son. Barack Obama. Yeah. Kim Kardashian Arsenal, if we said that one, And she told Jeff Hurst that she was delighted to honour one of the West Ham greatest players when he was knighted. There you go.
And we got this one as well, Charlie Dimmock.
Charlie Dimmock. the Romford Pele himself, Charlie Dimmock.
Well, we know who that was when we just looked at.
Oh, man.
That was actually Ray Parler.
Well, Foden's doubled his goal tally.
Actually, if you want to get technical, Harry Kane is actually an Arsenal fan.
He was an Arsenal man, wasn't he?
John Terry was a Man United fan.
Trip Vic said, I only know about Mia Khalifa. Who else is there? List of notable supporters. Nicola Adams, Adi Adepitan, Chris
Floyd Mayweather.
See, of all the people, and he modelled his laugh on me, and that Chris Akabusi.
We've got Justin Timberlake,
David Amos, Rachel Anderson,
Conor McGregor.
Oh, yeah. Dave
Rory
Batista,
McIlroy.
mate. He's got more guns than what you have, Anthony. Dave Batista is there, man.
The wrestler Batista, yeah.
Yeah, Bazinga.
Why does he dress up? Why does he dress up as a Chelsea full kit wanker then? Whenever he goes on to Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's to do with called royalty payments for us. That's what that's all about.
Who always paints himself blue?
The Mitchells West Ham.
Sorted, bruv. Sorted.
So yeah, because obviously it's got a Jamie Borthwick,
Tyson Fury as well.
Lee Bowyer.
Orlando Bloom.
He actually played for us. Lee Bowyer. Yeah, the Craze West Ham.
You've got Surgeon Ratcliffe look-alike with Steve
Here he
Coogan.
is.
There he is.
Hey.
I'm 22. Has anyone seen my chocolate milk?
It's right here, mate. We've got the chocolate milk, baby.
Yeah, it's got Trevor Brooking, Martin Brundle, Frank Bruno, Des Cahill, Todd Carty, Roger Chapman, Amy Charles. Yeah, and even old Ryland Clark, he's also a West Ham fan as well.
The Cray twins.
John Cleese. Yeah, he's also one as well. John Cleese. Bashing fans over with his little stick.
Actually, I don't understand why John Cleese is a West Ham fan. I don't understand it because he was actually when he was born for the first 20 odd years he lived in Weston-super-Mare. And he graduated at Bristol Cathedral, a place in Bristol, to get his degree for acting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He did. I remember that because I've seen his biography and that. Yeah, United's still the biggest club in the country by a mile and a half. Which United though, Trip?
Knows.
Yeah,
Trip Vic knows.
Yeah, but you've got to make sure he's saying about the right United first, not the other United. That's all I'm going to say. And the world famous Joe Pasquale as well. Absolutely. See, Arsenal Manic knew that earlier on. Richard Digance as well. Dizzy Rascal, he's also one as well. Noel Edmonds, apparently. Mr. Blobby's in the stands always in the games.
Actually, tell a lie. Noel Edmonds, he's not. He's a gashead. He's a Bristol Rovers fan. He goes there all the time.
You know, indeed, Trip. We know. We all know it's United. That's for sure.
Scunthorpe United.
David Essex, a singer.
Some real claret and blue right there.
Tony Fernandez, businessman. Yeah, that one didn't go well. The old QPR next, thing. Tom Fletcher, Keith Flint, God rest his soul. Yeah. Nick Frost, Mike Grape, not Mike Grapes, Mike Gapes. Fuck you hell. David Gold. Well, obviously he's dead now, so he's not going to be supporting it so much.
Even my wallet team.
I don't say West Ham on it, mate.
No, there it is. And Arian Field, you can
Leeds. Leeds United. Yeah, Chesney Hawks as well. See, we've got you've got Rick Ashley, we've got Chesney Hawks, Fuzz.
The one-hit wonder.
Well,
both of them were, weren't they?
And old Len Goodman, 7. He was a West Ham man as well. Big up Uncle Enfield, Uncle Rods. Guys, if you haven't seen,
we've got Luke Littler.
Littler. Oh, yeah, great one. But yeah, literally, Enfield, Uncle Rods. Don't forget, nice guy, Liverpool man himself. Get the chance to go and see his channel. Give him a little like. Leslie Grantham. Yeah, Noel Edmonds. Yeah, exactly. David Grohl was already said. Ricky Grover, Sally Gunnell, Governor B, Martin Hancock as well, Steve Harris, Chesney, Tony Hayward.
Martin Hancock, who's that?
He's an actor. The fact knows who he is. John O'Hooneman, Alfred Hitchcock, Dean Holdsworth, former footballer and manager. That's brilliant. Look at that, Anthony. He's the one and only. How dare you, Anthony? Chesney Hawks.
Yeah.
Fred Jarvis, Sonny J. Eddie Jones. Phil Jupiters. Yeah, I forgot he was. Yeah. Oh, King Olaf V as well. See, you've got royalty going on there. One's here. Kofi Kingston, Kira, Paul Konchesky.
Someone the 5th. Bloody hell. You've been going on since the Battle of Hastings or something. Jesus.
Yeah. What? Don't forget Bowling Castle. You know, he was on their doorstep. Big up Jermaine again, back again. People smash up the likes. Thank you very much, mate. Jeremy Kyle is also a West Ham man. You've got Piers Morgan. We've got Jeremy Kyle.
but Jeremy Kyle-
What a goal. Foden yet again.
That's a hat trick.
Smashed it that side of the box. Great goal.
Foden hat trick yet again.
You can have Jeremy Kyle. He's an asshole.
We've also got Matt Lorenzo as well. Pixie lot.
You are
Kenny-
not the father.
Yeah. Kenny Lynch.
The amount of missing teeth on his shows.
Felipe Massa.
God.
Felipe Massa is a West Ham fan as well.
What I didn't realise is with Jeremy Kyle, he's the one he gets on the DNA. Not when people has an affair and this and that. He's a fine one to speak. He was the one that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
We got Eliza Rose Watson. Check her out, boys. Yeah, yes. I know. I said that twice. Look at the face. And look at that face. That's superb.
Yeah.
I'm fuming Martinez isn't playing it. Ooh. Emery's shell shocked that Pep's just enjoying
If you go
himself.
back to the last comment, team, the one with Fuzzy, is that the one on your? That's the one on your Tinder account in it, Fuzz?
My Tinder isn't active at the moment. I don't have the app, but that's quite a statement pose that is.
Yeah.
If I ever do get it again, I might have to use that.
Billy Murray, Derek Murray, Dawn Neeson, Jeremy Nichols, Mark Noble, obviously, Barack Obama. Like I said to you, Anthony, presidential stuff, kings and presidentials. Street Tony, big up Lee, Football Dad's Army, guys. It's a nice bloke. Go and see over Lee's channel. Nice Arsenal fella, and he's not a bad bloke to boot in there, even though he supports.
I have watched his content. He does good content.
He does good content. That would bang on Tinder. Big up your bench of Billens. Big up your EA dude, mate. Yes, as you know.
Cheers, Yeti.
Big up Yeti.
On the beer.
Firmino, and that cheating Spanish prick Rodri is playing good as well. You can go fuck himself. He despises him. That's what I love about Firmino. Doesn't mince his words. Big again. Just got to remind us again. Big a bunch of women.
My Tinder. What I might have been missing here is actually plugging my YouTube channel into my Tinder. That's where I've gone wrong.
This is the best one so far. We just said about Barack Obama, but the best one is just come up here. £1 fishmonger is putting down this. The £1 fishman. Fucking hell. Case Pennant. Katy Perry. She's a West Ham fan as well. There you go. Look, and Budgie confirmed it as well, and he also says it in as well, mate. Queen Elizabeth II is a West Ham fan. Was a West Ham fan. Still is a West Ham fan. Big up to Aguna Matar. How we doing? Go and see his channel as well. He has a lot of hair and bollocks.
I seen he went to. Did you go to his game? Who was it they played against? I know I beat them 3-1, but I can't remember who for like.
I just have to say, lovely Valentine's Day cards you got.
Did you go to the game, Yeti? It's probably why Forest won.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't want to.
Jenna Jameson, Jenna Jameson.
Yeti gave the team talk as well.
Well, no, according to this trip, Vic, it's also saying she's in there as well. Probably because obviously the Russell Brand connection at the time. So we'll see on that one. We've got all these singers, and Seth Rollins, the wrestler, Jack Rowan, Bobby Seagull. Well, fucking name, mathematician. John Joe Shelby.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ben Shepherd, still Bangles.
Same here, the Hammers fan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, me.
What's that?
Oh
my God.
Oh, Pat Butcher. Pat. She's in it as well. Carlos Tevez. Yeah, good old Carlos Tevez. Triple H is a West Ham fan. Tony Wade, Triple H, yep. Daniela Westbrook. Yeah, she's a West Ham fan as well.
Yeah.
Jack Wiltshire is a West Ham fan.
You got that piece what you're missing, Tim. A striker, innit?
And as you said, Fuzzy, the old Hobbit, Elijah Wood.
Got Rachel Riley.
And then you got old Mark Wright from The Only Way is Essex as well as old Bobby Zamora as well.
Got a lot of fighters.
Well, I'm glad Michelle Keegan's not a West Ham fan.
Fuzz, yeah. Putin, Man United.
Mate, how else? Listen, how else did you think we got the Aeroflot sponsorship?
Oh mate, Trips coming with Dwayne Johnson probably supports Man United and Palestine too. Jesus, Louisa Johnson. Putin, my guy. She's a Coke fan. Donald Trump is a hammer. Yeah, he definitely. And Jesus is a West Ham fan.
Hammers out of your club crest to help make America great again. Or to help finish off his wall he tried building his last term.
Oh, right. I like that one as well. Look, Jesus is a West Ham fan. Dylan Mulvaney, yeah. Oh, mate, this is brilliant. 75 minutes in there, and yeah, as we said, City were well in control of this game, 4-1. So, there's no chance of that coming back in that one. Oh dear. What's the...
MC Hammer, biggest hammer.
Barack Obama's a Plymouth Argyle fan. He's a hammerhead, yeah. Now it's a smear campaign.
Joe Biden can't remember what club he supports.
Yeah, which one was it? Oh, mate.
He's still trying to pick one.
I'm just waiting for what Yeti's going to come back with now.
Biden thinks he's a hammer, but he's not sure. Look.
No, he's a pecker.
So while this game's going on, we're going through some of this. So tomorrow night we've got Liverpool versus Sheffield United. So what do you think the score is going to be on that one? Anthony, I'll start with you in there because obviously your closest rivals at the moment.
So what's that one? Sorry, who's got Sheffield United tomorrow?
Liverpool.
Oh, God, well.
At Anfield as well.
Yeah, Anfield.
Anthony supports Bristol Rovers.
Get fucked. It's only going to go one way, in it, Ting, to be honest with you. I think it'd be Liverpool. Do I fancy a high-scoring game? Yeah, most probably will be. So I'll most probably go something like maybe, 4-5-0 Liverpool.
Ooh, that's a big scoreline.
Yeah.
Fuzzy,
even though we don't want it, but...
5-0 Liverpool. Salah get himself a brace. Darwin Núñez probably gets himself a goal as well. Probably a couple of goals from midfield. Or Luis Diaz gets one.
Yeah, I'm going to be a bit more realistic in that. I'm going to go with a 3-0 myself in that. And basically, Pepsi's saying 3-1 Sheffield United. Budgie's saying 3-0 like me as well. Liverpool. Then we got the Chelsea versus Man United.
Chelsea.
Fucking hell, 9-1 Chelsea.
No.
I went 2-1 Chelsea.
I can, you know what? I can see it being another draw. So for Buddy's sake, I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. Could be interesting. Yeah, could be. What's this comment here? Liverpool as always. I want to get into my Tinder account. Oh, mate.
You seen that, Fuzz? Get back!
Want to get fucked, hence my Tinder account. Mate, just support Man United. You tend to get fucked which way's
whichever way you look,
season anyways.
Oh, dear me. Pepsi's saying ball draw 0-0, and Budgie's going all 3 goals in cloppage time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Fuzzy on this one. I think it'd be 2-1 Chelsea, and that, you know, it's just a case of like Man United are not too good. Aguna Matata saying, "Take care, all big up for football fans, not Spurs." Big up Aguna Matata. Good to see you in here. Agreed. 22. Let's see now. Is any games on the Friday? No, not for that one. It's a Saturday. What we've got coming up on Saturday? Premier League. So the early kickoff, 12:30. Again, it's going to be Palace versus Man City.
Oh God! I'm going to ask you a repeat performance. I'm going to say 3-1 Man City. I think Foden will most probably get 2 goals in there. Haaland, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think, it's like what I said earlier, Tone. I think the guy to watch is actually Foden so far this season. So yeah.
Yeah, I think with this, you still get fucked.
I'm ugly and still get fucked. I want to.
We don't get.
You know what? I got a funny feeling who this is. I got a funny feeling who this is. I got a funny feeling who this is because he hasn't commented for a while.
Budgie saying City 3-2 and Pep to get a yellow card.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad shout actually, because usually Pep Guardiola's Man City seem to get surprised by Crystal Palace teams. I don't know why. Even Roy Hodgson was making good work of Man City from time to time.
You're a Herbert, correct?
Correct. That's right, Yeti.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a bit more closer because, as you said, like, you know, Palace seem to have something over City sometimes, and City again still sometimes unpredictable what they're going to come up with. I'm going to go over 2-1 to City myself.
Yeah.
I get fucked every time I go to the London Stadium. Yeah, budget. Yeah, that the trip you've got to take all the time. Jesus. Then you've got Villa versus Brentford.
I think Villa's going to come back from this defeat against Man City, and I'm going to go 3-1 Aston Villa. I feel they still got something to do. I can see them, believe it or not, it's either them or Tottenham who gets the 4th spot for me. And with me being an Arsenal fan, I hope it's Villa, Unai Emery, because he deserves it because he's changed that team. You know, and he hasn't really bought any top quality players in. He's been mostly relied on what 90% of the players are still playing there when he took over. So, you know what I mean? So I think 3-1 Aston Villa, and let's hope they get 4th at the end of the season.
Interesting.
Yeah.
About you, Fuzz? What do you make?
Yeah, I think Villa probably would. I think Villa probably a routine game. Bounce back after the City result because they're getting absolutely panned. You know, absolutely fucked like my Tinder account does. But yeah, I'll probably go with a 3-1 to Aston Villa here.
I'm going to go for a 2-1 with Villa. So a bit more closer. Interesting comment here from. Just want to go on this one, Annie, before you can say that. I mean, Tripvic saying, anyone here agree that Big Ange is the regen version of Alex Ferguson, top manager in my opinion?
No. No. This is his first season that he's been in charge at Tottenham. He's got a lot to prove. I mean, there's only one Alex Ferguson. He's won Man United. I think what's he won you for? Is it like 14 Premier League trophies?
13 many titles.
13, yeah. So yeah, no, he won't touch it. What I was actually going to say, so Fuzzy keeps on about his Tinder account. I've got a nice apple sponge here with some whipped cream, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell. This is Budgie say Villa 1-0, just changing the subject rapidly. Good thing your mum didn't marry a pillock then at the old pal. Oh, fucking hell. My Tinder goes to foot more than often than I do. 13, yeah. Get it right, Herbert. Oh, mate.
I can't think this is the Yeti. This is the Yeti. He's gone quiet on his own, and he's gone on to this, and then Yeti will come back in and start commenting. See, I know. See, I know it.
It's the modern day version of Clark Kent and Superman. You're saying basically, yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. He's like kind of complex. He comes under all these different types of names.
Ten Hag, in or out? 22.
I'm not really swayed between either. I'll happily sit on the fence. Get splinters up my ass. Too much energy, because I say everyone keeps swinging between in and out week to week. Can't be bothered to be a part of the mob.
Interesting. We'll be interested to see what happens with that one, especially with all the changes. The next game, then you're looking at Everton versus Burnley.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
I was going to go for Everton win. Who did Burnley? It was Chelsea, wasn't it? It was 2-2. And they were down to 10 men.
10 minutes. Yeah, 10 men as well, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Burnley...
He's fucked it up.
But yeah, I'll go the same scoreline as Fuzzy. I'll go 2-1 Everton. Hopefully, Calvert-Lewin might score a penalty again in this one. He's shit, isn't he? Let's be honest, Calvert-Lewin. Jesus Christ. Apparently, he's going to Man United next season.
Jesus.
So I've read.
Yeah, he's no Superman. I've seen his Tinder account. 2-2. Yeah, interesting. And also then ball fraud out, obviously. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Burnley, if you look at the last couple of games in it, they've actually kind of started to find themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Too little, too late. But, I mean, looking at it, I think it could be 1-0 to Burnley myself.
No, it could be. I mean, Everton are lacking up front, aren't they? They haven't really got that goal scorer, I think with Dyche, it kind of suits him, because when Dyche was the manager of Burnley, I've never known a team to defend so much, but obviously that was what they had to do. But when he was the manager of Burnley, they defended quite well, because for how long they were in the Premier League for. Do you know what I mean? And there was only a certain time that they would have got relegated. But
he is shit. Facts. That's what I bet to know. But like the comment afterwards, Trip, don't speak about early doors like that, please. Budgie, thanks, mate. Thanks for coming in anyway. Got to go, kids. I need to eat before I start the show. And obviously, once we finish, guys, if you ever get the chance to go over to West Ham Network, and you'll see Old School Hammers, Budgie and Kieran, two great guys. Kieran with his bird collection in the background as always, and Budgie, doing his usual stuff. So if you can go over to that side there. Bye, Budge. I was talking about Ted Hag. Got a Tinder notification saying a dickhead had visited my profile. Must have been you, Fuzz.
But yeah, I only get like one super like a day, so I had to swipe up.
Oh dear.
It didn't come up as a match, which means you've not swiped up for me yet. What's going on?
It came up for a match. Don't lie, Fuzz. So, he's going to go looking at. He's going to type it. He's going to type in Fuzzy Bumfloss now, isn't he? He's going to give it a swipe one way or the other.
Saturday. What was the other games? Premier League. Oh, disappeared. Bear with me.
Fulham versus Newcastle.
Oof.
Oh. Do you know what? I think Newcastle myself. Do you know what? I was kind of shocked because with Newcastle they got a certain amount of injuries, plus their best centre back Botman's like for 9 months due to knee surgery as well. But they keep pulling the results like the bag, don't they? Newcastle. So I'll have to go for a Newcastle win, but I'll go 2-1. It'd be a very close game.
Got a free account.
I'll probably go 2-0 Newcastle here. I think the Harvey Barnes Isak partnership at the moment's hit a sweet spot.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Where does that put Anthony Gordon then? Because he was playing there in Harvey Barnes' position, wasn't he? Right left. So I didn't know where that would put him. But Anthony Gordon, do you know what? He's a bloody brilliant player for Newcastle.
Puts him back on the bench, back to swiping on Tinder. To be fair, it is an interesting concept because I don't know, like, if you start Harvey Barnes on the left, do you play Gordon on the right, or does somebody else like Jacob Murphy play there? Because Almiron's now out.
He's injured. He's injured as well, isn't he? So I think if you look at it, they probably could put them both out on the wing. You
could probably just have them both starting, but just get them to switch over.
Yeah, quite capable. Aston Villa had a chance to just get another goal in that, but completely fluffed it. Good corner, though, must admit.
He's Watkins out.
Yeah, he looks like he's still out. Yeah.
Got Duran up top for Aston Villa at the moment.
Yeah, always completely fluffed that. Then you've got Luton versus Bournemouth.
Oh, that'll be a really toughly contested game. I'll go 3-2 to Luton.
1-1.
Going by Luton's form, as much as they battle hard on that, I think it's going to be another one of those games where it's going to be one goal's going to take it all, and I think Bournemouth will nick it 2-1.
Yeah, especially with Solanke up front, isn't it?
So there's that as well. And then we've got Wolves versus West Ham.
Oh God. I think it should be a comfortable win for you, but I mean, Wolves is one of those that can really play well on the day, So if I go through, I think I'll go for a West Ham win on this one, Tone. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 to you.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. That's what I was going to go with. 2-1. Fuzzy, what about yourself?
2-1 Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, Wolves, don't get me wrong. I mean, Gary O'Neill's doing wonders there. And should be an interesting one. Trips saying, big up my boy Harvey Barnes, top player as a substitute. Yeah, I like Harvey Barnes.
Buzz, put your head down. Let's do an early doors.
Well, so it's originally
it's like the guy at the end. You seen that film on Beetlejuice where he sprinkles the thing and he's like,
and then the evening kickoff is Brighton versus Arsenal.
Oh, that's our baby team thing.
Buzz, look at Buzz.
2-0 Arsenal again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal. I think if anybody scores for Brighton, I think it'd be Danny Welbeck against his old club. So that's what I think anyway. So 3-1 Arsenal.
Should be interesting. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of a Brighton very hit and miss, aren't they? That's the thing. You can't sometimes tell what team's going to turn up. So I'm seeing. Yeah, I can just see that forehead. That's all I can see. So I think, I think it could be one of those because obviously it's playing used guys that they might actually turn up for a change. So I'm going to go with 2-2.
Okay. That's right, Tim. 4-1
Yeah.
Wolves.
Fine enough. That's how it's finished at Man City. 4-1. 4-1.
Foden hat-trick. Should have dropped Haaland.
Big up, Kieran. So this is Budgie's mate. Morning chaps from a beautiful morning in Brisbane. Good. Yeah, so he's going to be with Budgie on the old school hammers and that. And like I said, he's got his great, his bird collection in the background. Great guy. Always good to see him.
Thanks I hear it cheeping in the background when I watch it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I hope you have a good stream with Budgie today as well.
He's always hot there as well, where he lives. He's always there, really, Kieran, with his hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bird cheeping in the background.
Just likes to remind us what that temperature is as well, as always. Yeah. Trips better than Jesus. Woo.
According to some, Welbeck's better than Mohamed Salah.
Jesus. Wow. 4-1 for fuck's sake. Yeah, they've definitely
Tinder Ninja.
Tinder Ninja. Brilliant. Is that one of the new cooking implements that they're doing? Never know. Yes, that's it.
Instead of Fruit Ninja, Tinder Ninja.
Tinder Ninja. Wow.
Just you have to slice through all of the accounts that you don't like.
Brilliant. So Sunday, Man United, Liverpool.
Oh. Do you know what? I think Man United is going to be up for this game because this is the game that Man United always strives on this fixture. So I don't think it's going to be a 3-1 or a 4-1 to Liverpool. Do you know what? I'm going to give Fuzz. You can clip this or whatever you want to do, or if you want to put it on your Tinder account, is entirely up to you. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. Yeah.
Hasn't he? You beautiful leg.
Yeah, he's got his chocolate room. Chip saying Welbeck better than Salah for me too. Salah has great first touch and finishing. That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, Tim. 2-1 Man United.
2-1 Man United.
McTominay, both goals. All right.
It wasn't a serious prediction. I knew it wasn't.
Tinder Ninja is for fucking.
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
Nah, McTominay has scored 2 goals in that one.
Yeah, you've scored 2 goals. One at the right end, one at the wrong end.
I think he's a bit more than that. I mean, obviously, Liverpool. I think they might have a bit too much to offer. So I'm going to go a bit more out of the box, and I'm going to go for a 4-2 win to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm going to glass you, Tony.
Make sure you drink that chocolate milk before you.
Yeah, don't spill into that chocolate before you do that.
Yeah.
Don't you losing your fabled chocolate shake, mate. We can't have that going on.
Yeah.
It just makes me even more angry.
Yeah. Then we've got Sheffield United versus Chelsea.
Oh God. Do you know what? I reckon if Sheffield United could play like Burnley, and it was 2. Do you know what? I can't see why Sheffield United can get at least a point out of this game. Do you know what I'm saying?
True, because Chelsea would have beaten Man United at that point. So it's just written in the stars. Chelsea have to go back to mid-table mediocrity performances, and who better to do it against Sheffield United?
Yeah.
1-1.
That was going to be my score, Fuzz.
Yeah, again, isn't it? Chelsea is another one. You just don't know what's going to come out with that bloody team at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, I think we're all in agreement on that one. 1-1. I don't know if the chat's going to come up here. No crying over spilt chucky milk. # chucky milk.
The same thing on chocolate milk. Chocolate lives matter.
Trip saying Sheffield United has to be the worst of the bottom 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Even with Chris Wilder coming back, we saw a glimpse of a little bit of a kind of, recurrence, but so short-lived.
Getting Sheffield United relegated once was so nice. He had to come back and do it twice.
Do it twice, yeah. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the one. And then the 6 o'clock kickoff on Sunday is this some weird kickoff times going on recently. Spurs versus Forest.
Oh, fucking! Do you know what? I hope Yeti's watching this. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Forest. I am gonna go Forest. I'm gonna go 2-1 Forest. I think Forest can do this one. But if they want to do, even though with their 4 points deduction and that win was a good win against Fulham, they know they got to be up for this game. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Forest.
No, Fuzzy. So, I mean, just going to go with that comment now. I mean, last year, Tripp's right. At least Luton and Burnley play some ball. Sheffield United just look.
That's what happens when you get championship teams, though. Championship teams playing in the Premier League and trying to play football. You just get punished every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, going on that, I think Forest, as you said, looking at how they played yesterday and looking at the Spurs, when you think about the weekend game, they only won that by basically an own goal being scored.
That's right, yeah.
I go 2-1 to Tottenham here.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
I think it's probably one of those score lines where you think clear victor. But I think it's actually going to be one of those. It might happen against a run of play. So it's Tottenham, just your typical 80% possession in the game. Forest, a couple of chances they'll take one to equalise, and it get late second half when somebody comes on for Spurs and buries that sort of half chance that you get a bit of a throwaway sort of winning goal.
But then again, you think of it, Forest's manager, would he want to get one back on his own team that he used to manage?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? It is true.
Well, Steve Cooper used to manage Tottenham Hotspur.
I think he didn't, did he? Sorry. No, I'm sorry, Yeti, I'm wrong.
Speaking of which, if Yeti did go to the game, do you find Steve Cooper anywhere at the Forest ground?
He's very odd looking, isn't he, Steve Cooper?
Is he glued to one of the walls somewhere?
Yeah. Very odd looking. If there was such thing as a deflated ball bag, it'd be Steve Cooper. Seriously.
If there's ever such thing as the most level-headed, clear of mind, sound of mind stoner, that would be Steve Cooper. The guy looks high as a kite.
He does.
24/7. I don't know what it is. He's just.
I mean, how good is the Bournemouth manager? He's getting on that upgrade. So I don't know. I don't think he will be. I mean, he's come in and he doesn't seem to be a bad manager.
He's taken over well from Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, I was actually watching. I totally agree with this because I was watching. What is his bloody name now? I shouldn't forget his name. Gerrard's from All Departments, the Bournemouth fan. I watch his interviews as well. And basically, when he come in, the team, because obviously where he set out the formation and style of play, the players were struggling that at first, and and they were pretty much obviously down in the relegation zone, Bournemouth. But now where the players have obviously adapted to his tactics and his philosophy into the game, they're getting better at it now. So is that they're doing really well. And I think, to be honest with you, I mean, you just got to look at their striker, Solanke. It's a shame, really, because I'm going to say this out there now. I don't think he's going to be a Bournemouth player next season. I think one of the top 6 teams are going to snap him up.
Yeah, we are looking at him. Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we actually are looking at him.
Yeah, well, you can look, but you won't be able to buy, would you? I doubt it. If you got, would you spend? What's the dearest player team? Because Solanke, not being funny, you'd actually put at least 50-60 million down for him, I reckon. Easily.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do that. We've got no, I'm sure there's money in the bank somewhere along the line.
I bet Chelsea regrets getting rid of him, though.
Oh, mate, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Evening, AFC Always. How you doing? Whatever trick Nelson did to get a new contract last season, I need to know why. And seriously,
had a pin-up of Mikel Arteta's portrait in his bathroom.
Because we got no one to replace Saka on the right, so obviously he's the next best one. So obviously next season we need to buy a 20-goal striker and a player that a decent player as a backup from Saka for next season, and a left back. Yeah,
I like Steve Cooper. He's a weird guy. Oh yeah, Cooper was a parking attendant at Forest. Bournemouth team is trash, bro. Yeah, you know, I'd say the team itself, and there's only a couple of players that you can say that are kind of are fairly decent. And Solanke is one of those, obviously. Sensi in the team. 22 likes. Keep hammering that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think Forest is. If they play like they did yesterday, then yeah, I think they've got a chance of nicking it 2-1 as well. Possibly 3, because I mean, yesterday when you look at Spurs, it's the case of yes, we weren't exactly putting it into the corners, but we hit it straight at Vicario, and it was an easy one for him. And not being funny in certain respects, you can say that their keeper is the one that kept him in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
We were so flat in the second half. Yeah, it weren't great.
Yeah, we were. Well, I didn't watch it. I was hearing it from Tony and what people was putting in the chat, and yeah, it does look like it. We were a bit flat in the second half, but listen, 2 goals, clean sheet, 3 points, top of the league. We move on from there and bring on Brighton.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bloody hashtag pray for Luton trend from Arsenal lot before kickoff. I think, what was this about? Pray for Luton. Is this what people are doing now? Pray for Arsenal's opposition.
Wow.
Spurs. If Southgate came into Man United next season,
pray for Man United fans.
He won you the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Europa League, right? The 3 trophies in one season, right? And also you finished 4th in a Champions League place. Would you back him?
Well, if the football's actually decent, and he's inclined to try and change my mind. But like how some Arsenal fans were with Mikel Arteta, he came in, didn't want anything to do with him. If he comes in and starts doing a good job, I'll be more than happy to be proved wrong. Change my mind. I think you're a waste man of a manager. I think you're dusted. Got no fans.
No fans.
You want Sam? I'll give it
some?
Yeah, he's a proper Wildstone Raider manager, that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
I agree with this comment here. You know, Partey played like he hasn't been injured for 9 months.
Oh, he hasn't.
No, I mean, I think we've yeah, I know. We've mentioned it. We've mentioned it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when was it?
And Trips alluded to it as well. Fun enough, absolutely.
Well, we didn't say it. We didn't say it.
Well, we didn't say it, but
don't forget that word you got to throw in as always.
Draw the curtains.
Allegedly, you've got to throw that in there. Always got to do that. Did
you hear him when he come on against Man City? The boos that was going around. He was literally being booed around the stadium.
Really?
When he come on, all the fans were booing him.
Shit.
Yeah.
All we can do now is focus on our remaining games and forget about Liverpool and Man City. This is the thing I was saying earlier on. It's as a neutral, you've got to say it's great to see it because exactly, allegedly, you've got to throw that comment in these days. Stop the old kind of I'm going to show you.
Coming for everything you've got.
Well, here's my packet of Haribo's and me fluffy mint imperial out my pocket. You can have that. It's a case of that. It's a 3-horse race, and you've got 9 games apparently remaining, and it can go either way. And that, in itself, for a neutral, when was the last time we saw a season like this when you've got a 3-horse race?
It really hasn't. I mean, if you cast your mind back, it was obviously between Man City and Liverpool. And then if you cast your mind back before that, it was always between Arsenal and Man United. And that was what people used to say. Who's going to win the Premier League this season? Arsenal or Man United?
Mm.
You know? So, you know, I mean, when it comes down to a free, don't get me wrong, as a neutral fan, I'm not a neutral fan, obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, but as a neutral fan looking at it, I think they're most probably excited because obviously you can go, the Premier League can go obviously in 3 different directions. But as a fan, and you obviously you're supporting the one team that's up there, it is. Don't get me wrong, it's challenging, which which I feel like Arsenal does need a challenge. But I just find with Arsenal when they're at the top of the league, they get too carried away with it, and then their form slightly dips off. So you know, we're top of the league now, which is great, but sometimes Arsenal are better in second spot, challenging for the league. You know, it gives them something to challenge for. But when you're at the top of the Premier League, I mean, we get too carried away, and then we end up playing. We end up like in stupid games like last season. Let's take for instance the West Ham, the Southampton, and the Everton game. You know, we were so rubbish in those games,
Yeah.
and that's why Man City put their foot on the accelerator, and boom, they won the league. So
no, right. I mean, this is a great comment. Even when Chelsea won, United and Arsenal were the favourites. That's true.
yeah,
it's true.
it's true. I mean, look at when Leicester won it. I couldn't believe that. Do you know what I mean? But fair play to them.
But what I like to
Tottenham, it's literally Leicester and Tottenham in a 2-horse race, and Tottenham still finished third.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yes, very true. But what I liked about that Chelsea was Leicester was Ranieri, because he literally the way he handled it is the fact of, lads, you just concentrate on the football and that, and I'll deal with the press and all the flack and everything else.
Yeah.
So they let them just do what they, basically kind of run riot by what they did. Fair play.
Fair play. Did you hear about that guy? He walked in the bookies and betted on Leicester City to win the Premier League. And the bookies, they were refusing to pay him out, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, but he went to court in the end, and he come out quids in. He got his money back, I think, and I think a bit extra as well on top. And I think it was Betfred or something. The name of the bookies was.
Yeah.
Remember,
kids, don't go betting. What's his name? It was a 3-horse race. Let's be fair. Arsenal bottled it too.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Sure. So we're 1 minute and 1 minute. That's a quick show. 1 hour and 57 minutes into the show and that. So if you like to fuzz, shout your channel out, please, sir.
You can find me on Cold Bum Fluff 22. Find me HotFuzz44 OG on YouTube, on Instagram. Of course, tomorrow night, post-match reaction. Probably the bloody funeral procession again. Just how it usually is when it's all doom and gloom. And then a quick turnaround for Liverpool. Another funeral session. So I've got a preview to do for that. Probably maybe do something with Uncle Rod's for that. And maybe with the match reaction as well, or something on Friday. Maybe if Wolfgang Division or some of the Chelsea guys are up for it, maybe do a show on there. Nice. I was invited quite short notice to a show on Wolfgang Division's channel. I think it was late last night.
Yes, see that.
Just didn't see that until about 3 a.m. at that point. So, but yeah, I mean, aside from that, yeah, we have to see what happens. Couple shows coming up, of course, with the match reaction and the preview for Liverpool. Anything else as an extra, as a bonus, we'll have to see. Of course, then also Sunday night takeaway show hopefully is back on this weekend after.
Yes, yeah.
Tony over here
completely forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, that was
to run away after that Newcastle game. It was a shame.
It was nearly. What was it now? It was just turned 20 to 10 by the time I got back. What a nightmare journey that was coming back for that as well. Jesus Christ.
But anyway, so guys, big ups to everybody in the chat, also over on my stream as well. Make sure you subscribe to everybody, Early Doors Football TV, as well as my channel as well. And also, I don't know if Anthony's still doing anything with Football United TV, if he still does his.
I don't know what's going on there, Fuzz. I don't know what's going on there. No, it's like the Dead Sea, that channel with me. I don't know what's going on. A bit like my sex life, really. But that's a story for another time. But
well, hurry up and make your straw chewing gooner channel. Then we can all start to. Yeah,
he's going to show you how to do thatch roofs and straw houses. That's what he's going to start doing.
Who knows? You don't have to do like the whole match previews, match reactions, and things like that. Maybe you're literally just an open Arsenal supporter talking about absolute random shite that literally makes no sense half the time. And it makes for great content.
It's true. Yeah. Let's see. Just got a few of the comments here. Arsenal, the greatest team to bottle a league title. It's been going on for years and years. Well, yeah. Early Doors TV's eyebrows. Sorry, thought it must be still on April Fool's Day, but it's just Early Doors Football's TV's the goofy, the bald, and the ugly show. Great choice on the beer, Anthony. Yeah.
Oh, Budweiser, yeah.
Question GF Fuzzy from AFC Always. Will you show your appearance with when Southgate becomes your new manager next season?
Yes, he will.
I'll appear on a street corner with an empty vodka bottle in my hand.
slumped in the corner with his cardboard box and a blanket. Thanks, Mama Flossie. Thank you very much. Been a great fun stream. Yeah, we've enjoyed this one so far. And a waistcoat as well. Don't forget that part. And they're just saying hello to each other on that. The young man's pint is ridiculous.
It's not that bad. I know my hairline's fucked.
Yeah, well,
in about 20 years, I'll have the Tony cut.
Yeah, say my hairline and that. Yeah.
God, blimey.
But as you said, but at least he could have a part in. Absolutely. Yeah, the only part I've got is between my eyebrows, unfortunately. That's about it. That's the closest I've got. So, yeah. But people in the chat, thanks for hanging around. And that. It's been good having you with us, as always. Some great comments in there and obviously some interesting facts. And, Tinder as well, been promoting itself in the whole channel. Yeah, Tinder focus tonight. Football's out the window for this one. But, yeah. You'll catch us next week, as always. Same time, 8:30.
You can find me.
On? Where are you going to be, Anthony?
You can find me, God. Basically, you can find me on the Doors Football TV, where we do this show, the good, the bad, the ugly. We do the Sunday night takeaway, and also I do feature every now and then on Jeff's channel on Arsenal History and more. Listen, let's sub to all these guys here. They do a great job. The people that's all in the comments, the mods as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a few beers, and then tomorrow I should have a few more beers tomorrow on my birthday, and that's it. And Arsenal's top of the league, and I should be in the ugly now, and I should be in the good next week.
You're getting back out there. Anthony appears on all streams. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And he leaves a begging bowl in each one of them as well, Mama.
Well, I do. Well, funny enough, I got a bowl here. Tony's kindly donated me 7p. So, I'm a cheap date, really.
It's took me all year to save up for that, Anthony, as well.
Oh, good.
All the half pences have come into play. Night, Mama, as well, sitting there. So, yeah, guys, and obviously, we're looking to do the good, bad, and the ugly. I should be there for that one, obviously. But thanks as always. It's been a pleasure having you guys, and we are going to be saying goodbye. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it into the nightlife. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel?